Got 'em. The Sony WH1000XM5 comes with just about everything you need, including a USB-C cable but no power brick, as well as analog cables, warranty cards, and trial versions to 360 reality audio. And the majority of the packing on these headphones are eco-friendly for the environment. For storing and traveling with these headphones, they come in a form-fitting customized case with a brass zipper. And this case is thin enough to just throw it in your suitcase unless you want to use them when you're traveling. Now, one of the major changes in the new headphones is that they're not foldable anymore, but I will tell you they have nice rubber that goes around the headpiece, and you have soft rubber that goes around your ear to seal out the noise. Additional to that, they do have noise cancellation. Even though the last year design was foldable, I don't think it'll be a big deal for most people, especially if you're on the market to purchase a new set of headphones. On these headphones, you're going to find a left and a right indicator so you know which side to put it on your head. On the left-hand side, there's a 3.5mm input plus buttons for power and noise cancellation. And on the right-hand side, you're going to find a USB-C charger input as well as an indicator. And speaking of charger, they have a feature that I really like. For 3 minutes of charge, you can get up to 3 hours of use out of them, which is fantastic. And if you maximum charge them, you can get up to 30 hours, which is a whole day where they have to charge them up again. So that's ideal for someone who works on their computer or someone who's on the go a lot and they want to have their battery to last the whole entire day. Another great feature that I liked about these Sony headphones is that you can control the volume as well as change tracks and more features just by using gestures that's found in the instruction book. Now, these headphones do have the latest Bluetooth 5.2 in them, but I want to test them out with a 3.5mm cable. So I unplugged the existing headphones I have from my studio mixer, which doesn't have Bluetooth, and then I plugged in these headphones and immediately I could tell a difference in the audio quality. In fact, it sounded like I was in a larger room and I could hear more details that I didn't notice before on the previous set of headphones that I was using. If you have last year model, here's the differences. First of all, you're going to get a smaller driver, but now it's made with carbon fiber, which is a rigid material. Additional to that, it has 2 processors and 3 extra microphones. If you don't use the noise cancellation, you're going to get roughly 2 more hours of usage, and you do get the newer Bluetooth 5.2, plus you can go a couple of feet farther than the last year's series. This is worth mentioning that if you use a wired connection on Bluetooth headphones, that you lose all the Bluetooth functionalities because you're using an analog connection instead. But the Sony comes with an application, and this works on the older models as well. But with this application, you can go through here and adjust everything exactly how you want. And you can go in here and map out your ears for the 360 reality. So whenever you listen to any type of music that supports it, it creates a spatial experience like no other. Now, I don't have all of this fancy equipment to show you guys a demo, but I want to go through here and show you guys some of the basic audio samples that you can do just by using the built-in EQs. And using an EQ has been one of my favorite applications, especially when I connected my Spotify account. It allows me to go in there and control the different types of music that I listen to. Now, if you have a compatible 360 reality application like the Amazon Music and a few other ones, then you can experience that 360-degree sound, which is something that I'm going to test out off camera. So Sony introduced the Q1 processor in these headphones, and the great thing about that is now, as you move around and walk around in different environments, the headphones automatically adjust themselves to your surroundings using 8 separate microphones, which is pretty cool. So there's no reason to put your hand over the side of it anymore unless you want to, but now everything's completely automatic. So I want to do a test for you guys, but since I don't have all the fancy equipment, again, I'm going to simulate it with editing to kind of show you guys my experience by the freeway. You can use these Sony headphones on any type of Bluetooth audio device, but if you have the application on a mobile device, it's going to work its best. But I want to try something different, so I connected to a Sony X80K one of the newer Sony televisions, and it found it through the Bluetooth accessories and connected right away. I didn't notice any kind of lip syncing problem or any kind of lag on the headphones whatsoever. So if you watched my other videos, you probably noticed that Sony televisions has Dolby Vision, but did you know that they make an adapter that works with these headphones to give you that Dolby Atmos sound, because these headphones do support that 360 reality. Now, audio has changed quite a bit. We used to use analog sources that gave you a really pure signal, but now we switched over to digital. A lot of companies are compressing the audio, but these Sonys have DSEE. And what this feature will do for you is basically take that compressed information and upscale it to get you more of that lossless sound, similar to what you would do in a television whenever you're doing upscaling. And with this feature called Speak to Chat, you can use your headphones, listen to your music, and let's say, for example, you're in a gym and someone starts talking to you, the headphones will automatically identify that you're in a conversation and mute the music, which is great. Pretty cool. And like most higher end headphones, whenever you listen to music and take them off, your music pauses. When you put your headphones back on, the music starts again. The last thing I want to let you guys know is that I did make a few phone calls off camera, and everyone I called said it sounded really good. And that's because these headphones have multiple microphones to make sure that you have the clearest voice possible. So after using these headphones, I'm going to say that I normally don't recommend products, but I do recommend these for someone who's looking for something a little bit better than the average. I mean, they sound so good and so spacious, and the noise cancellation, second to none. That is my honest opinion. So if you guys are interested, I'll leave all those links in the description below. There's a black set and they do make a silver set. So if you guys have any questions, leave that in the comments as well. Thanks a lot, Sony, for sending me over these headphones. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace.